Hello and welcome to my Geoguessr Daily Challenge Day 263. I think that's right. I just went to my YouTube very quickly then to check what day it was. But the most recent video didn't have a thumbnail because I made it on a laptop. And so there was nothing for me to read to get the answer. Anyway, 253. I had to go one day back and do math. Ugh, math. Actually, I quite like math. But it's the cool thing to say you don't like math, so you know. Ill math, I hate it. Where are we? I have no idea. Polyard? Jutes? Asia, clearly. Vietnam? A lot of bikes. Am I on a bike? I've very rarely had Vietnam, and I've been told when you're on the bike in Vietnam, it's very obvious. But Batang, I'm interested in what else it could be. It's probably the Philippines. No, Philippines is English. Malaysia? Or probably Indonesia again. Indonesia. The massive island that eats away at your score. Num 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 num. All it does is, it's just so full of water. You're always at one of the outskirts of the country because the middle of the country is water. But I do think this is... Oh, that's a flag. Indonesia, that's nice. Okay. Let's go back to where I started because there was a sign there. It was a pretty big sign. And let's look for these places. Pusat Kota. And I wonder if... Does Indonesia have road numbers? No, okay. Definitely not road numbers. Looking for a P. Looking for that word. Maybe I shouldn't look for Pusat, because that's probably just pointing to that city right there, which might not be very big. What's that say? We just entered Indonesia? There's another country. No. Bandaruadara? Bandaruadara? Wait, Banda? This area is called the Banda Arc. I don't know what part it relates to, but I'm gonna guess. I'm happy with that idea that this is the Banda Arc. Damn it, it was all the way up there. On Tarkanite, jeez. See what I mean by Indonesia just eating your score because there's so much water? That will have to be one of the easiest rounds we've had in a while. The geographical South Pole. I mean, oh. Where do you put your marker on the map? Just as low as possible? I assume that the marker takes into account the Mercator projection, and that if I put my marker there but it thinks the answer's there, it won't screw me. Maybe I should put it right on the line. Or right in the middle of the line? I don't know why, my instincts say middle of the line. I wonder what happens if you put it off the map. These are all questions to answer. Guess. No, the brutal answer to this question is that it does not account for that sort of distance. Doesn't account for projection of the world onto a flat plane. Kind of annoyed, wish it did. And the South Pole turns out to be one of the most annoying rounds instead of the easiest round. Okay, well now I got Russia. Russian, I should say. It's not even Russian. No, is Russian a language? I know the script is Cyrillic. And I don't think script and language are the same. Are they, Wilson? No, Wilson fully agrees with me that script and language are not the same. But whether I should call it Russian or Cyrillic, I don't know. Is that a warning that trees might fall in your car? I don't normally like to spoil like the rounds with my YouTube titles, but I feel like easiest GeoGuessr round ever. And the thing that just says, this is the South Pole, is too good a clickbait thumbnail to pass up. So if I did that in the end, and that is the reason you clicked on this video, hello. Sorry. I mean, it wasn't clickbait. It was true. It was a very easy round. It just turned out to be a shit round because it doesn't deal with the projection of a globe onto a flat plane properly. If you guys want a fun video on the Mercator projection and why our standard world map, while we're here, let's take a stab. Why our standard world map looks like this. There's one by a YouTube channel called The Map Men, and it's really, really good. Quite funny too. Always like a bit of educational humor. I think this is Russian. I'm going to move a little bit more easterly and guess. I shouldn't have moved more east, it was Ukraine. Damn. Okay, 2 rounds left. We need to suddenly... Is this Australia? Weird news. This is Australia. Okay, time to take seriously. I really like Australia rounds. They get to be very detective-y. And there's a good chance I can get perfect scores if I play them properly. Balaclava Road. Why is there a giant mullet there? It's a swordfish. Stockland. Stocklands normally have the name of the town underneath them. Cairns. Stockland Cairns. Okay. Cairns. Okay, Cairns is going to have more than one Stockland, but this is a pretty big street. Where's the road sign? What if there was ever a point where I used to play like, that's a purple car, that's cool. If I ever used to play this seriously every round. These days I know when there's a round I have a really good chance on and I get up. Otherwise I just slump, as you can see. I've quite literally sat myself up for this. Stop telling me I can go to Balaclava Road and tell me what road I am on. Wait, do one of these... 473 Mulgrave. I'm going to assume that's Mulgrave Road. I think that makes sense. The Bruce Highway. Bloody Bruce Highway. Bruce Highway is freaking huge. Goes near my house. Okay, so we're looking at one that goes this way. Does that align? That aligns. Gatton. Damn it, none of these. Problem is, Cairns is big. It's a large area. And I will say, where we are doesn't look super city centre-y. We could be further outside. Balaclava Road? Maybe we're not on Mulgrave. Are we on the frickin' Bruce Highway? No. So there's the offshoot to... This is Balaclava Road. Balloons, Night Owl? There's no Night Owl, so we're on the other side of Balaclava Road. Irene Street. No. How have I found Balaclava Road but not... Okay, where did we start? We started near Win News, Super Cheap Auto, and Stockland. I'm really confused by this round. Holy shit, my random placement worked. Oh, was it not showing... It wasn't showing Stockland, because Stockland is the general, like, shop. It's not all the little ones in it. That was a great round, but also such a lucky one. Oh, I can't believe I got that right. Good round, good round. Okay, we only need 1,500. Is that math right? Yeah, that math's right. Oh, we're in probably England. The A1. There's the A1. Wait a second. Let me look at number plates. We're not in Isle of Man, are we? No. We're not. Okay. Let's have trust issues. Okay. The A1... So, the A12 leading to the A1 is that way. Learning how to read frickin' road signs finally after 300 and something videos. Let's look across the A1 and try and spot the A12. I feel like that's our best bet since we have a starting road. So A1M is the A1 where it's a motorway. That's interesting. England's historically quite an interesting country. Just because of how old it is compared to other countries. That there's so much... I mean, okay. Compared to non-European countries. A lot of countries in Europe are very old. And most... probably what I'm about to say is applicable to most European countries. But it's interesting because of all the old... A12. All the old architecture and, like, constructs that have had to adapt to the modern world but haven't adapted well. Beaumont, St. Helier, St. Peter. Hello, Wilson. Don't get up and leave. I'll be coming to bed in just a second. It is the A12, but these places we're near are really small. I think I need to zoom in more. What does the other part of it say? The niche. Have I guessed the wrong country? It's Jersey. Yeah, I have. It just, nothing was adding up then. How do you distinguish Jersey? Is there a way? I should have known it wasn't England. It never gives you England. It never gives you England. It's always like Isle of Man or one of the other ones. I'm annoyed at that one. I did get enough points to get my silver butt, which is nice, but still not super happy. Although, pretty close score to 8 up. Mustn't have been an easy day. Did he get screwed by the North Pole? He guessed center too. Not North Pole, South Pole. That's not 8 up, that's Geoguessr. Sorry. Sorry, Geoguessr. Sorry, 8 up. Confusing you guys. Yeah, that South Pole round sucked. I did better on the first round. What was the first round? Oh, Indonesia. That's a crapshoot. Yeah, then I lost it. Although, did manage to redeem myself with a 5,000 points in Australia. Geoguessr did a great job of working out it was cans. Honestly put themselves at a really convincing spot. My guess then was sort of quite lucky. And lucky that I found that road that said Balaclava, because, wow, I didn't expect Balaclava Road to be that big. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.